Good day. My name is Preecha Putra Thairat, and in this presentation, I will explain the research outline entitled Enhancing the Four English Language Skills Through Project-Based Learning in EFL Classrooms. I will begin by explaining the background of the study, followed by the research problems, the research method, and the expected results. To begin with, English as a foreign language instruction often faces challenges in developing students' language skills in a balanced way. In many classrooms, teaching practices still focus heavily on a grammar, instruction, and textbook-based activities. While these methods may help students understand language forms, they often do not provide sufficient opportunities for meaningful communication. As a result, students may develop receptive skills such as reading more easily but struggle with productive skills, particularly speaking and writing. This situation suggests that traditional teaching approaches may not fully support communicative language learning. Recent perspectives in language education emphasize the importance of study centered learning and authentic language use. One approach that aligns with these principles is project-based learning. Through project-based learning, students work collaboratively on meaningful tasks that require them to read information, listen to others, discuss ideas, and produce spoken and written outputs. However, despite its potential benefits, project-based learning is still not widely implemented as an integrated approach to developing all four English skills in EFL classrooms. This gap becomes the main motivation for conducting this research. Based on this background, the study focuses on three research problems. The first research problem is what impact project-based learning has on students' reading, writing, speaking, and listening skills. The second research problem examines how project-based learning is implemented in the classroom to integrate these four language skills. The third research problem explores why project-based learning influences students' engagement and learning outcomes in English language instruction. Moving on to the research method, this study employs a qualitative descriptive approach. The research is conducted in an EFL classroom at the secondary level and involves students and an English teacher as participants. Data are collected through classroom observations, semi-instructed interviews, and document analysis. Classroom observations focus on how project-based learning activities are carried out and how students use the four language skills during the learning process. Interviews are conducted to understand students' and the teacher's perceptions of the learning experience, while document analysis examines students' project work and written outputs. The data collected and are then analyzed thematically to identify patterns related to language development and student engagement. Finally, the expected results of this study indicate that project-based learning can positively support the integrated development of students' for English language skills. Students are expected to show improved speaking confidence and fluency, better organization and accuracy in writing, and enhanced reading and listening comprehension. In addition to language improvement, project-based learning is expected to increase learner motivation, collaboration, and autonomy. Overall, this study is expected to demonstrate that project-based learning is an effective instructional approach for promoting meaningful and student-centered English language learning in EFL classrooms. Thank you for your attention at listening to this project of mine. Apologies if there are any mistakes in my grammar or low performance in my voice. Nevertheless, thank you so much and I hope you have a great day. This is Preecha Putra Thairat signing out.